Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
Boxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
Boxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and they're taking those punches.
Beyonce Productions.
Making women's dresses like,
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Vitaly Vladimir Klitschko. Boxingvoice.com.
I'ma treat him like he's a C+ fighter. I'ma dominate, I'ma dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was handsome, paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'ma step on him. I'ma crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'ma crush him. He's a C+ fighter. I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in 'cause I'ma dominate. This guy is flat footy, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is 'cause his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Beyonce Productions.
Boxingvoice.com. Boxingvoice.com.
And top fighters. This guy was
Boxingvoice.com.
Oh, what's up with you, Francis? Praying Mantis? Damn, good morning, good morning. That thing be hitting though. I get why you had it playing on your end too, man. That intro gets me up and Adam and ready to talk some boxing early this morning. But shout out to Lance Pugmire and The Athletic. They had a interview with Shelly Finkel while Shelly was at the zoo with his grandkids, man. And they brought us the news that we'll be discussing today. Not necessarily a resolution to the arbitration, but definitely a date. And I guess the article is pretty leading as to what the author, Lance Pugmire, believes will happen. So shout out to The Athletic. Once again, if you haven't signed up, it is a subscription base, but well worth. You know, I think Supermax picked it up for $1 for Christmas. I felt like shit because I know I paid way more than that for the year, but you know,
Bro, I got like 3 months for like $6.99 one time.
bro,
It's crazy.
They got me for the utmost because after I joined is when they start doing all these crazy promotions, and I was like, okay, not cool. But yeah, man. According to Shelly, we'll have a legit resolution for this, for the arbitration between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder to determine whether or not Deontay Wilder, or rather, to determine whether or not Tyson Fury is legally bound to the trilogy. Now, what's happening is there is a contract for the third fight, but Fury and his team believe that because of the time that's passed, they're no longer legally bound to that. So, and I'll quote from the article, right? This is kind of like a mailbag article where people, the fans of Pugmire or readers of Pugmire are asking him questions, and this one particularly is, when are we likely to get a result from the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury tribunal? And he says, and I quote, I spoke to Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, on Monday as he toured a zoo with his grandchildren. Omar, he told me, the only update on his appeal to have Fury honor the planned trilogy fight against Wilder is that a decision be rendered by the end of January. So we're talking the 31st now. We were supposed to, Ben had got this. I thought it was supposed to be November, right? Like end of November, but I guess not. Now we're talking the end of January. Now, Finkel and Wilder believe Fury should take that third fight despite the delay that plagued it, while Fury and his promoters contend that the WBC champion is within his contractual rights to have moved on from Wilder because of the time limits detailed in the deal. What we don't get, gentlemen, and that's my first question to you, is let's say arbitration results in this mitigator telling Fury, you can do what you want. Wilder can still go to real court, right? Because this is not real court.
Yeah, so it was mediation, which is not real court, and that's what was supposed to be decided by November or whatever, and then they moved on to arbitration. So arbitration isn't court in the sense that there's a judge and, like the way we think of court. Arbitration, from what I understand, it does involve the courts, but it's the last chance to resolve or at least to try to come to some sort of mitigating or some sort of resolution that everyone can be happy with, as opposed to court and filing a lawsuit and Wilder going after exactly what he wants to spite Tyson Fury's objections or wants or desires. So a court would be me trying to force your hand, and an arbitration is us still trying to work together a bit.
I think that's what they should do. I think Wilder and his team should stop playing games with Fury and waiting for them to come to their senses to honor a contract and just file a lawsuit. File a lawsuit, because at the end of the day, you have a legal contract. Now, whether or not the argument is, did it expire? But then there's a double argument of it expired because of the pandemic, Your Honor. Simple as that. We can't put together a fight of this magnitude at the time that was available due to limited seating and things like that. So any judge is going to be like, well, obviously you guys can put a fight together now, especially in, Texas. The promoter just got to come, like Wilder Fury or like Shelly and Wilder just have to come with a plan in play to show the judge, like, listen, we can still stage this fight. With all the time they've wasted, the pandemic isn't as serious as it was. Dallas had 20,000 with Earl. Ryan is about to have people in Texas somewhere. What part of Texas is Ryan fighting Campbell in? Is it San Antonio?
Dallas.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's Dallas.
But it's a small. It's not none of the arenas we're used to. What's the name of that one? Nobody knows. Okay.
Wait, I don't. It's not in the same.
Guess he ain't as big as a star as.
No, he ain't. It's not Cowboys.
Remember Francis tried to say he was a big star yesterday?
You hater.
Oh, come on, man, stop playing that.
I mean, what arena is he fighting at?
I think it's at American Airlines, isn't it?
I don't know. Y'all should know. It's such a big fight. Y'all should know, but that's neither.
I mean, that's a big venue. Mikey Garcia fought in that venue. Like, that's a big venue.
Neither here nor there. My question to you is, if I go to court and I can present the judge with a plan that I can fight Francis in Texas, are they still going to rule in favor of Fury, whose only out really is, the pandemic made their contract expire? You know what I mean? He doesn't have any legitimate excuse other than it expired, and their counter is, the world was on shutdown. You understand? So I'm like, just go to court. I feel like, and that's my opinion. Obviously, I could be wrong, and there's going to be people that call in and chat all day that I'm wrong and give their reasons why. But what logical excuse would a judge give for not granting the trilogy in this unprecedented time? It's not like we had protocol to deal with a pandemic. You understand? So I think there's going to be just a little more understanding on behalf of a judge. Just saying.
I don't know, man. I don't know the American courts to have like the best understanding. I think that it depends on what kind of judge you got, whether they're liberal or conservative.
It's about arguing
and
your defense attorney.
And what you say, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying it's about the argument and your defense attorney. He is what sways the judge.
No. Like, my only thing is this. Like, the way you put it, it sounds logical, right? Everybody listening can hear it and say, well, that sounds logical. Like, Wilder's team has a very good argument because of the pandemic and how unprecedented it's been. I think, though, that the pandemic argument, it's like, it's a tough one because there are people that are really like hurting. There are people that are really going through it. It's like you use the argument, okay, let's put the vote, the $2,000 stimulus thing up. And that's like a big thing everybody gets behind. I don't know if the same goes or applies from contract law. And again, I'm saying you're right. This isn't my argument. I'm just I'm not warning, but I'm just saying that I could see him losing as well because I don't know enough.
Yo, my only argument to that is that Shelley, PBC, Heyman Boxing as a whole, they have a successful December 5th pay-per-view to show any logical judge, like, look, had they did the December 19th date that we wanted, we could have done just a successful event as this one. This one had 20,000 people in Dallas. That's it. It's just the bottom line. It's just the bottom line.
More my point, real quick. I just think more of my point is like you got to show what each person is missing out on, right? And in the contract, what didn't they give Wilder? What didn't they give Tyson Fury in terms of time? So if the pandemic extends that in every area of law, like if you could say that about, like if I got a ticket and I could say, oh, well, it's pandemic related, you got to extend my opportunity to pay that ticket. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you get my point?
Let me tell you something. They may, because they've given everybody extensions to pay things because of the pandemic.
That's what I agree with you. My point isn't that I disagree. My point is that there is a counter argument there.
No, I know. And I'm just saying, regardless of what these little chatters, I'm about to go member zoning because they such trolls. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of what the little chatters say, there's an argument there. He has a pretty good argument that they could have staged this event. And in fact, Fury and his team are holding it back. Not only do they have the successful PBC pay-per-view to show, but they can also say, look, Canelo is allegedly the face of boxing, and he came back in December 12th. All showing that December and December 19th was a good time, Now, there's the argument that the television also said December 19th isn't when they wanted to go because of alleged basketball games or something crazy like that, right? So that's different. Yeah. But, I don't know.
What's going on, people out there? I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's going on. You see, this is why it's almost 15 minutes past. We didn't get to get a thought off here to greet people because everybody passionate about boxing. So when we talk over each other, that's the reason why. It's because we passionate. I just wanted to give you guys an understanding because I didn't even get to greet y'all yet. Thank my Lord and Savior for another one because without him, none of this would be possible. Shout out to you out there. Great topic we talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we even talking about a third fight, arbitration. I'm happy about that. The rest, everybody else can discuss. I'm cool with it that they talking about it. And also, your boy became a contender, man. Shout out to you, member on YouTube. You know the buttons right there. Go ahead and smash that YouTube membership button, man. All day long. I'm falling back. Mario Ness, go ahead and cook, man.
What you mean you falling back, man? What's your thoughts, man?
Yo, I got out here cooking this morning. Nah, that's my thought. I'm super happy that they're even thinking about doing arbitration. Are they going to arbitration? Because, you know what I'm saying, we got businessmen on both sides. We got intelligent dudes on both sides, and they're going to find a way to make it happen. It really comes down to just a pissing contest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Wilder will just take, the backseat to this situation just to make it happen. So I'm happy, man.
I'm a little sad that people feel that there's no breaking news. Like, we didn't even know when we were going to get a resolution. The fact that Lance Pugmire is letting us know by the end of January we're going to have a decision, it gives us closure, I think, or at least calms down the anticipation.
Yeah, but I think the reason why people might not be like over the moon about that is because we haven't gotten any, like, they've done the right things. They've stayed quiet through all this, which is what they're supposed to do. And because of that, I took that as a good sign. But because we have gotten these very small, tiny tidbits in a story that the entire boxing world, no matter where you live, is enthralled in, it's like, it sucks that we're not going to know until January, and on top of that, we're probably going to get very few updates till then. It's like one of those things, you just got to put it on the back burner and wait for it to happen. But because it's such a huge fight, and because it ties up multiple people. It's not just Fury and Wilder we're talking about. We're talking about Fury, Wilder, Joshua, probably Usyk, and you could probably throw in a couple other names in there that are all waiting to see this resolution play out. But this is like a movie dropping. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen till the ending comes, and kind of sucks.
Yo, Stick Talk Boxing with a super chat, first one of the morning. He said they won't go to court after mediation, U.S. arbitration, if they can't come up with an agreement. Ness, you're right on this one. The pandemic is the reason it didn't happen.
Obviously, man. Like,
this
is a big fight that produced a lot of money, $18 million in gate just for tickets alone. So Wilder and Finkel have a fantastic argument. Your Honor, we couldn't put this together in the bubble. We couldn't lose 19 mil. We couldn't pay them 50 mil, 25 each, 10 each, whatever they're like. It's so much. The fact that Fury's trying to wiggle out of this just is a little bit pathetic, man. Just listen, he's such a bum. He's such a dasa. You did such a great job the second time. Get it done. Just like everybody tells Earl, get it done. Do it then. If it's easy, do it. If it's easy, do it. Why are you dragging this shit out? It's 9 months later. Even more than 9 months now at this point.
Address something real quick. Can I address something? I just want to address everybody out there, what I'm saying, that even have the thought or is going to come with the thought. Y'all can't be, oh, this isn't breaking news. It is breaking news because breaking news was undisputed between Fury and AJ. No, this is breaking news. This is letting us know that, Eddie and Bob can't wiggle their way out of this fight with Wilder. We got to go to arbitration first. Let's get to arbitration first.
Well. We didn't get that far, champ. The author is insinuating that and I'll just read from the article.
The author, by the way, sorry.
Lance Pugmire.
Cool.
And I quote, "I'm expecting Fury to be cleared to pursue Joshua as he wishes, with another factor being there isn't the ability now to stage a fight in the world that would satisfy the purse demands of both fighters." So he's saying he's expecting Fury to get the green light to go do negotiations, but he doesn't see any territories that can actually put this fight up because of the pandemic. But the author, maybe he's not telling us his whole conversation with Finkel. He's just giving us what he could go on the record with and then giving you his opinion. But you got to take it as an educated opinion because we're not talking to Finkel, right? He's talking to Finkel. We're not talking to Eddie. He's talking to Eddie. So his opinion, you got to value it just a little bit more. And that's why I'm saying Wilder needs to go to court because
I'm going to stand here in my opinion, not to cut you, in my opinion, when it comes to Wilder and Pugmire, I don't want to hear nothing Pugmire has to say.
Really? Why is that? Fill
you
me
can hear
in.
from Shelly. I don't hear nothing he has to say, man, because as writers and stuff.
But it is from Shelly.
Your journalistic duties, as much like for the position that he's in, you got to make sure that you keep your unbiased, like Brian Custer says, and keep it straight. And a lot of times when they get the opportunity to write things, if you're not intellectual, you know what I mean, you can play with words. You know what I mean? And he said a few things about Wilder based off not getting the access that he expected to get, like how Shelly was talking to him while he was at the zoo with his kids. That's premium access. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's going to give you that access. And because you don't get that access, you have the ability to write something, right, Mario, about how you feel about that person. And if you're good with your words, you can put it in a way that somebody who's not that intellectual won't even, it will go right over their head.
So you saying he's purposely insinuating that Fury Joshua would happen because he has disdain for Wilder.
Yeah. Wow. That's my opinion.
But is it? I don't understand though. You think he's doing it?
I have to go get a whole lot of facts. Where I'm not even trying to dig up right now. That's too much work for me.
No. But I'm just saying. Do you think that he's doing it because he's trying to promote that idea, or you think he's doing it just because that's what he's like? That's his belief. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just the writing on the wall to him, maybe.
Listen, man.
Or you think it's like intentional, like he's trying to?
Let me tell you something. If I'm an athlete and this is, or you're interviewing me, or you're reaching out to me, we talk all the time, or you reach out to me one time, you know what I'm saying? I tell you, I deal with you dirty, I deal with you nasty. I guarantee you're not gonna deal with me nice going forward. You're gonna keep professional, but that don't mean that you're gonna have that extra love that you'd have for me before, when you used to give me all the access and the exclusive, and when I call you, you'd pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I like Lance. I think he's a good dude. I think he's smart.
He has people, I don't, you know what I'm saying, they rub the wrong way along life.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And everybody has their bias, whether it's intentional or not. Like that's the thing is people. Oh, I'm not biased. Like yes, you are. Like humans are made biased. Like of course, everybody has their bias. I just don't think that whatever I've seen from Lance is like intentional or like. What's the word? Malevolent, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't think he's got evil, malicious. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think it's malicious. I just think it's just part of that job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you write enough, you're.
Well, let's switch over that though, because I don't want to bring that to be the story. The story that we're talking about right now is Lance Pugmire, according to Dazn. You got more articles or footage for us to listen to or something?
Well, again, according to Pugmire, he believes Fury will be free to do what he wants, which is pursue Joshua. So there's a web of questions here, gentlemen. There's a conversation to be had here. Who does Deontay Wilder fight? Andy Ruiz is rumored to be in a pay-per-view fight with Chris Arreola. It's just come out today that Ottawa Wallin will be facing Dominic Breazeale. It's also come out yesterday that Adam Kovnacki and Robert Helenius have scheduled their rematch, and it's slated for the first quarter of 2020. So that leaves no Kovnacki and no Helenius, who was initially a rumored opponent for Wilder. Who the hell does he fight now? Again, Breazeale and Ottawa Wallin off the table. Andy and Arreola off the table. Adam Kovnacki and Helenius off the table. Fury off the table. AJ off the table. That's 8 names right there. Any guess, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The only names that I see that I think would drum up significant interest are either way too early or they just don't make any sense. But who's to say that he keeps any early date? Like, I would want him to come out right away and fight as soon as he can. Let's say that Fury fight doesn't happen.
I mean, it was rumored February, right? January.
Yeah, February, exactly. I would like to see him keep that date and just go with like almost any opponent, you know, just to, I guess, you know, get his feet wet in 2021.
Yeah, but almost
shake off the
any
rust.
Opponent, bro? Almost any.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It does. Anybody in the top 25, 35 will do. Somebody that we can start to propel towards a summer pay-per-view. You know, set it up. and build it right. I think that, after what's gone on with Wilder, everything that's happened, he just needs to get back to boxing, and it doesn't have to be right out the gate some headhunter or whatever. I mean, of course I would love it. It would be awesome. But thinking about what a fighter typically does in a situation where they lose devastatingly for the first time, you earned a soft touch. You earned a soft touch, and we've gone over Wilder's record. He's been active over the last couple of years fighting really tough guys, and this is a guy who's in the last few years done that, and I think he deserves a soft touch, especially if that soft touch is leading towards a May-June pay-per-view with a Ruiz or whoever. Dillian White I think does good money, and especially if they have time to build it. That's the problem with the Dillian White fight. I think that it's a bigger fight if they build it right, if they give it time, but if you're going to give it 8-10 weeks, I don't know how that does on either side of the world.
Yo, all right, let's get to them real quick. Super chats.
All right, we got Shin C. Lance Trashmeyer is not credible. Just ask Wilder. And then we got that was Shin C. Then we got, looks like Alex Jones, who says Tyson told White his mandatory shot would have to be delayed as the world has been put on hold due to COVID-19. But that doesn't have the same energy for Wilder. Of course not, because Wilder's a tougher fight. Even though he did as good as he did, he knows that it's not an easy fight. Coach Myers, Connecticut, good morning, says Wilder can fight a former champion, Charles Martin, as a tune-up. I don't like that fight.
See, I was gonna say to you, hold on, I want to get my thought off. I wanted to say that's the only name on the PBC side that Wilder had. Everybody else is on the other side.
Let me explain something.
And when I say the other side, I mean that it should be easy to make a fight, but you got like Usyk, you got like Tom Short.
No, we know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Those names that you
gotta
can play with if you can, but on the PBC side in terms of name, Charles Martin would be the only like former champion name, and that's not really a good name, so to speak.
Not a good name, and let me just explain why, man. That this is a monkey wrench here. I mean, Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz might be the reason that Wilder isn't getting the development that he needs, because you got him fighting southpaws over and over, and his biggest fights are with orthodox fighters.
I forgot Charles Martin southpaw.
You understand what I'm saying? His biggest fights are with orthodox fighters. So before the Fury fight, we gave him a southpaw. No fucking clue why. Okay, yeah. Allegedly Fury is capable of switching. Cool. So hopefully he had both looks in camp. But now, we got to prepare him again for an orthodox in either AJ or Fury, because if Wilder doesn't fight him, they're going to fight. So, let's throw him another fucking southpaw. No, man. No. Robert Helenius was the right name. Tall dude. Give him Maurice Vach.
I like Robert Helenius.
No, you can't.
I like that fight.
They rematch.
I know they're rematching. I'm just saying I like that fight.
He needs maybe by the way, Vach,
they've been negotiating, I think, since November. They said it was going to be. I thought they should have already had a date by at least a firm month. Like, give us a month on that rematch. But I don't know. And maybe it has to do with COVID or something. But at this point,
what about Wilder Hunter? Is that too much for a comeback?
That's one of the one I was looking at early, and I was like, I think that's. I don't think that's. I don't think that's right now.
Hunter's a good mover. He ain't.
Hunter's a great mover. My problem isn't Deontay fighting Michael. My problem is Michael fighting Deontay right now. I feel like Michael Hunter could still do his own thing for a little while before he really sets the apple.
Jesus, I got people laughing at me for saying Vach when how many heavyweights have fought Vach? Vlad has fought him, Dillian has fought him, the world has fought him, and I guess if Wilder fights him, it's laughable.
Yeah, because right now he's not gonna get no credit for it.
He ain't supposed to get credit.
Maurice
it's a
Vach
fucking
was the guy that they would say when they would say, "Who's your favorite fighter?"
It's a tune-up. He ain't supposed to get credit. Did Dillian White get credit? Did Dillian White get credit when he fought him in Saudi Arabia, coming off of his fat loss camp? No, he's supposed to. Dillian White fight is a means to a necessary evil.
Fought him, no? Fury just fought him.
Everybody fights him, bro. Nobody laughs when everybody else fights him. All of a sudden, it's a joke if Wilder fights him.
I think Charles Martin serves you better for whatever fan service he represents with the U.S. audience. But in terms of, I guess, getting better work, maybe you're right. That's a tough one. But ultimately, look, I don't want to hear Michael Hunter right now. I would actually love that fight, but to me, again, I think that's a fight for maybe like another 12 months, 16 months down the road. Hrgovic way too early. Frank Sanchez way too early. What's his name? Just went over the Top Rank, so it doesn't even matter. So I don't know, like anybody y'all want, it just doesn't work. Tyson Fury is the guy because his schedule sets up perfectly with Wilder's schedule in terms of how long they've been inactive, what they've done during COVID, like all that lines up perfectly. And then you don't need a tune-up for either guy, because who wanted, listen, you want to talk about Wack and you want to talk about Charles Martin. Who the fuck wanted Tyson Fury fighting what's his name? He was gonna fight that dude in December. Like, if Tyson Fury can fight a guy like that, why can't Wilder fight a guy like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody asked for that shit.
Who you talking about? Ajit Cabello?
Yeah, bro, Wi-Fi name shit. I don't know how to say that shit. But that's my only point is, like, you could come and you could build them slow. It doesn't have to be one of those things where you jump right back into the lion's den. Like, don't try to overcompensate because you don't get the Fury fight. Yes, it's a big miss and it sucks, but it doesn't derail your career at all. You know what I'm saying? You can build it back up the right way and do your thing. Especially when you give them like Fox viewership. You know what I'm saying? On American TV, let everybody see him in February.
I understand what he's saying about the style, like, you know what I'm saying, giving him another southpaw might not be a move, but the name itself will be, you know what I'm saying, easy to make that fight and the common opponent of AJ. But yeah, Wack is, and he's younger than Wack, you know what I'm saying. He has also fought a bunch of people, not as much as Wack, but he's fought a bunch of people. So, but anyways, yo, listen, man, I'm just excited. I'm super excited that we're gonna get an opportunity to actually hear whether or not this is going to happen or not, and not wait for 10 years, 15 years later for the real story to come out as to why this fight never happened. We're actually going to get an opportunity to see, based on the arbitration, what the deal is. Was the contract good or was it not good, right?
Or we got a super chat from Zeno Gray, says, Wilder can fight White, Pulev, or Usyk. Love the show. Yeah, the problem with White is he's waiting for his fight with his rematch. The problem with Pulev is, actually don't think it's a huge problem. I mean,
I think the only
I don't know
problem
if it's
with
a good
Pulev,
look though, fighting off of Joshua. Wait, what? I'm sorry, Ness. What'd you say?
I think the only problem with Pulev will be the suspension when you get knocked out.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he won't make February. And then Usyk, I don't know if Usyk takes his shot with Wilder over Joshua. I think Usyk probably sits in the weeds and waits. Like, but I would love that fight though, for sure. The next super chat's coming from, God damn it, I hate when this does it. Teddy B, Midwest Sports Talk. Wilder will get step aside money. Yeah, I don't think he wants step aside money. That's the thing is, whether he gets it or not, you're probably right about him getting it, but whether he wants it, I'm confident he doesn't. He wants that fight. I know he wants that fight. But again, if we're looking at the trajectory of him not getting that fight, I just think he'd be better off fighting. I mean, look, again, Tyson Fury was going to fight some dude that we didn't even want him to fight in December. Why can't Wilder come off of this long layoff fighting somebody of those means to prepare for a major pay-per-view in the summer?
Yeah, because it's just a double standard. That's what I'm saying. When Fury was rumored to fight Ajit Cabello, the only laughter was that Fury wanted 15 mil or Cabello wanted something ridiculous, but there wasn't any laughter at the name. It's a little strange, but that is the story of Deontay Wilder. If he can get back into the win column, he's destined to make a lot of money because of the love-hate relationship that the world has with him. Some people love him, some people hate him, some people love to see him lose, so they're gonna pay to see him win or lose, and to him that's all that matters. But I guess we went through everything, right? I want to say the final question is, do you agree with Pugmire? Mario first, Mr. Manchester. Does Fury get cleared to pursue Joshua? And do you think Pugmire is right as well? Is there no place that can financially make that fight or do you see a location that can make that fight?
Well, of course there's a location. We've seen Texas as a location, about a half a dozen times now. Of course there's a location. I think the issue comes down to the finances needed for the fight and how long it would take to get to a point where they would.
Wait. You're saying AJ Fury could happen in Texas?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking, is there any chance Wilder Fury? My bad. I thought that was two separate questions. I'm sorry. Ask it again. What'd you say?
I'm saying, let's assume Pugmire's right and Fury's able to...
okay. I thought you were asking me if he's right. Got it. Go.
So if he's right and he moves on to fight Joshua, do you think it happens? And where? Because... he's suggesting, let me just reread this, right? He's saying that I'm expecting Fury to be cleared to pursue Joshua as he wishes.
Yeah.
With another factor being there isn't the ability now to stage a fight in the world that would satisfy the purse demands of both fighters. Is that true in your opinion? Do you
That's absolutely true.
So you don't think Eddie could come up with like money somehow and it's just like rights? You don't need, meaning you don't think somehow they could come up with the money for AJ Fury to happen without fans?
I think we've seen the Middle East has taken the foot off the gas a little bit. At first it seemed like they'd buy anything we were willing to sell them, but we saw with Pacquiao and we saw with a few other guys, even Joshua, that they're not in a hurry to jump on this COVID hosting fight situation. They don't want to be the place where they're dumping fights. It has to make sense on their end. That's a remote possibility. I think that going out to the desert is a remote possibility. Probably like some maybe Japan or China situation is very slim under that, and after that it goes to almost 0% for anywhere else. The UK is not having people anytime soon. They're taking this situation very seriously. From what Mitty said and a few others on the chat, they constantly are getting pullbacks. So I don't think there's going to be a venue set for them. Do I think the fight can still happen this year? I do. Probably towards the latter part of the summer makes more sense. But even that's a stretch. Estimations on when we're going to be, whatever you want to call, back to normal, people wearing masks and no social distancing, whatever, that doesn't seem to be like it's going to happen until at earliest like May or June, And so I just don't think we're going to be in a situation where that fight's going to be able to take place when they want it to. May just seems too early for me. Maybe August is a better shot. But, ultimately it's tough. They can't stage it anywhere right away.
We got a super chat from Miko who says, Wilder versus Big Baby Miller in the Barclay. See, that would be a great fight if we could get fans next year in the Barclay. Do we even know that yet? We just don't know that yet. But I still want that fight. I do. I don't care what Big Baby. That's what I'm trying to tell ya. People like, oh, they hate on Canelo out the window, but everybody would know they was cool with Povetkin coming back. They was cool with Luis Ortiz coming back. And I want some Big Baby back, man. I don't want him to be dirty and hurt anyone, but I want me some Big Baby back, man, for real.
That sounds like it could be like a sound bite, something like, I want my Big Baby back, baby. Y'all know that Chili's commercial.
Baby back.
Yeah. Coach Myers on the super chat also said, thoughts on Manuel Charr or Trevor Bryant for Wilder?
Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryant. I like Manuel Charr because you could get him that WBA strap. And it's a marketing. It's marketing. Oh, he's got a secondary title. It's marketing. It's same reason Big Baby offered Manuel Charr all that money to fight. It's marketing. Same reason Manuel Charr wants to fight Andy Ruiz. It's marketing, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. Coach Myers on fire today though. Flames.
What he saying?
Like all his super chats just been Straight fire, man. Straight fire.
Oh yeah, or are you trying to make peace with Coach Myers?
Nah. I was gonna add that, but I didn't even need to. What's understood don't need to be explained.
I hear you.
Pick him up. You dig?
Oh, so he was the one that said, "Man, well, try." I wouldn't do Trevor Bryant, man. Never heard of him. We don't even know. I couldn't pick. I'm sorry, I can't pick Trevor Bryant out of a lineup. I don't know.
That would be a
what he
fun
looks
game to play. That would be a really fun game to play.
And I'm putting $5 bet that none of these co-hosts of mine know what he looks like.
Nah, I know. I bet I could pick him out.
Trevor Bryant?
Yo, why don't you do this? Like, share his face, cover the name, and then share another person's face, and I'll tell you which one's Trevor Bryant.
I ain't doing it. I don't even know which one is Trevor Bryant. I gotta literally.
I mean, you could Google. All right, you want to play the name and face game? That's fine, but then you can't say I don't know it. I'm like 70%
When have you seen
sure
him, bro? When have you seen him? Just answer that.
I'm just researching, looking him up. I mean, his name's come up a dozen times on this show. I mean, I remember when I first started doing the podcast again. I mean, people were talking about Trevor Bryant. They were talking about
he
him
was
being
supposed
one
to
of
be
the
an option for somebody for Chris Lovejoy, Big Baby Miller. He's always an alleged option that never actually happens.
That
man.
never gets it. Yeah. So I've seen him many times, but do I remember exactly what he looks like? That's a very interesting challenge.
So producers telling me Big Baby has a 2-year ban that could be reduced to 18 months, but pretty sure New York Commission will follow Nevada sanctions. Yeah, he thinks because Nevada is ruling on Big Baby. They're gonna wait on that. So.
Yo, well, we got a super chat that we don't have to wait on from Lawrence Williams. Says Bogdan Dinu for Wilder. Dinu popped in the WBA rankings at number 9 out of nowhere. I remember that. Wilder number 3. PBC and WBA have been rocking heavy lately.
Yeah, but why fight back on Dinu when you got old ass Manuel Char out there with a belt? Just take that
with
belt.
A secondary strap.
Take that belt, man. Bring that fight to PBC live on Fox. Watch Wilder become a champ. This is what I'm saying. Listen, do they say do they say anything about interim when it's Chris Colbert, or is he defending his world title? That's what he doing.
I mean, it depends who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's somebody that boxing feels is stunting.
Fox commentators, what they say?
I'm saying, no, you can sell it. I'm not saying you can't sell it. And if anybody can sell being a secondary champ, I mean, it's Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like he could go out there, oh man, the champ ducked me. This is the real title. Like I could see him building it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, for Trav FDY, I get you, but if Big Baby did his time, he ready to rock. Simple as that. Is ready to rock. You can't. I ain't clearing drug cheese. I'm saying. They pop. Everybody else that pop gets to come back. Why can't Big Baby? I want to see him fight.
I think Travis trolling you because, like, I swear to God, maybe it wasn't him, but like 4 minutes ago, I saw him in the chat talking about look at Ness trying to save drug cheese. I'm like, the hell, this dude now he's capping for Big Baby, like, but maybe that wasn't him. Who knows?
I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, I like Big Baby's the fight.
Yo,
I mean,
Lawrence
again,
Williams
I think he should be punished accordingly.
Lawrence Williams is saying that Char versus Bryan is obligated to fight January 29th. That shit won't happen, man. You think Don King gonna let that shit happen? I mean, Manuel Char, if he get offered a Wilder fight, he ghosts, man. He doing what he got to do to get that Wilder fight. But those are final thoughts, man. Dan, they saying Big Baby career is over. I hope not. That's not. I don't think nice.
It's over.
That's not nice. I get it. I get it that you can have harsh feelings and be very upset because he could have possibly hurt someone. But there's also, a system in place, and if he serves his time, he should be able to fight again.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's get on out to these phone calls. Yo, Francis, the quiet man.
You already know what it is, man. Before we get out to these callers, you already know what we got to do. We got to make sure we smash the thumbs up button and the subscribe button because it does help with the visibility and the growth of the show. Listen. This is the big fight that's going to take place It got to take place because it got to go to arbitration. I'm excited about it. My final thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check out Border Wars 10, March 13th, sunny Florida. Get in the ring and swing. Sign up. Height, weight, fight weight, sparring footage, bag footage, all requirements. If you want to fight, we're looking for fighters at all weight classes. We're not even going to name them. All weight classes. We're looking for it. All you got to do is sign up to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Hit myself, Next Up Sports Talk on IG. Hit Nest GTO on IG, or hit Marmungia on IG. Let us know what's popping. The TBV on IG as well. The Boxing Voice on IG. Let us know, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get in the ring and swing. We appreciate you very, very much. Go ahead and get those thumbs up buttons, man, to help with the visibility of the show. We coming with another one. Again and again and again. It's TBV. We rocking. What up? Let's get to the callers, man. Shout out to El Camino. They supporting us, man. Border Wars 4 shows if we do it in 2021. Shout out to El Camino. Who's next?
This article is on The Athletic. Apologies, CRB, that you can't afford that. You understand? Subscription only, champ. My bad. Shin C with a super chat.
He said, actually, right before that, Michael Buffer had the super chat, and he says, if Wilder wins the belt, he will demand 50-50 versus AJ. Laughing with tears emoji.
He talking about wins the Manuel Char belt. This dude's terrible.
Yeah. Yo, Shin C says, F a belt, F a step aside, F a build up, F a Fury versus AJ. Only thing happening is Fury versus Wilder, or Fury the Scary gonna be in court all year on God.
Let's see. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the thing. They might not be in court all year if they end in Wilder's favor. But like, what? Here's the thing.
I just don't
Can
get
a
why
judge
not just go straight
like
to court?
actually make a ruling that's like, yo, you gotta fight this man?
Well,
like,
I mean,
you
I guess
have to fight him.
I guess the ruling is you have to upheed the contract, right?
So then that could relate, like, then get into how much money would it cost for you to break the contract, or how much could they sue you for before moving on, and then if it's worth it or not, right? Because that's what there would be. This is like, is Fury and Bob and everybody involved going to get severely sued off of this? That's the big question.
Yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, if we're all looking at it, this could have been a situation where we wouldn't be talking about anything to do with Wilder or Fury. It could be straight AJ next, like what Ness said. AJ next. Where's it gonna be at? That could be the only talk. But right now, we have a talk about the third fight potentially happening if everything works itself out. That alone should be good for, you know what I'm saying, those who rock with Wilder and for those who like boxing. Of course we want undisputed. Let's not get it confused. Who doesn't want it undisputed? Yes, but we want to make sure that we do things, you know what I'm saying, as right as possible for everybody that's coming behind us to make sure the sport stay, you know what I mean, as good as possible, man. We don't want it. We don't want people to take on the bad habits of other fighters that have passed on because of, you know what I'm saying, the wrong that they were done. We don't want that. And that's the same stance we're seeing right now with Errol saying he not trying to fight Keith Thurman because of what Keith Thurman did. You know what I'm saying? And Jamal Charlo saying, like, I'm not trying to fight Andrade because of what he did. We're trying to kill all that. We're trying to get all that out of the way and let the best fight the best. Promoters get out the way, right? And this is what we're trying to see right now. I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about boxing in general. We got Ryan Garcia this weekend, which is a huge, you know what I'm saying, fight to start off the year. And you say it's not a huge fight. They're at American Airlines Arena, man. That's where the Mavericks play, man. He's in an arena. Like, he's boxing in COVID time. He might not have as much people as Errol Spence or even as AJ, but he's going to have a few people in the building. Gotta give him his props for it.
I wonder if he could have done the venue without COVID. Like, I think he could have, but like, my point is they needed a big enough spot they could widen it out and separate everybody to sell X amount of tickets, right? But like, if there was no COVID, could he fight Luke Campbell in Dallas, Texas at American Airlines, which I'll pull up the exact number of occupancy there, but it's big. It's a big arena. I've covered fights there. And they stuck me all the way up in the fucking press box. Bullshit. I got is it green or red? That's the good one, Ness. It's red, right? No, green. No, red.
What are we talking about?
Media. credentials.
Man, you know, yeah, green is like usually the best.
The best, right? That's like the all access. Yeah, they gave me a red for that. Fucking went to Dallas and they gave me a red credential. But whatever, it is what it is.
Super chat from Noel GX.
Yep, that says Wilder and Fury will happen
100%.
100%.
Yo, this is why we need that resolution on January 31st, man, because there are people still very, very on top of this story. You understand? Like, they want to know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. But let's get out to these phone lines, man. We're going to open up these phone lines. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. It's coming across the screen on the top. Go ahead and call the landline or cell phone, whatever you want to use, and press 1. You could also use your smartphone to add, Nestor Gibbs on Skype. If you don't have Skype, it's free on any Android app market or iPhone app market.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
All right. Let me go out to Brandon in Cincinnati. Listen, if you haven't voted, we got about, I think, 10 hours left, man. Brandon is not the caller of the year because you guys got him tied with King Born. But if you like his intro, you can vote on that poll for intro of the year. Few hours left on those polls. Come on and make these callers their caller of the year or get their respected reward in each category.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pitch and let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
We gonna come back to you, champ. We gonna come back to you, man. Try again. Try.
Come back to me.
Yeah. That ain't working out too good, man. We got a super chat from
CRB1 that says Fury still in Miami, Grandpa Ness? Question mark. Laughing my ass off.
Sign up the Border Wars. Grandpa show you what it's all about. Yo, we going to Coach Myers. J-Mac.
So you hating? I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread.
When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. So efficient with it, don't check the stats. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute. Get ready for the back attack.
Yo, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Damn, I don't get no type of vote for me, call in for J-Mac. He's running for this, he's running for that. I see where your lines.
Oh man, bro, I was actually about to start talking about it, but I didn't want to talk over your time.
You know why? Because your intro is 1 minute and 20 seconds long, so we already giving you all that extra time.
He got his minute.
He the only one with 1 minute and 20 second intro. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
I paid a good, nice price with Justo for it, but it's still a hot ass intro. But it's all good. I ain't got much on the topic. Shout out to Miss Keisha for footwork last night. Finally, got a lot. I see Andre Love on that show. I listened to the show last night. That's like one of the first shows I didn't listen to that I missed. Definitely looking forward to that fight, Andrade and Triple G. I hope it get made. Andrade's time to get his get his just due, man. The dude is a talented fighter, and we got to stop making excuses for why this.
Cut it.
CRB1 with another super chat says, C. Lennox Lewis versus Rahman Fury could owe Deontay Wilder his AJ purse. All right, we're going out to AJ. What's up?
I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I know you're booing me because I whipped the fighter's ass, but you know, that's boxing.
On this side of the pond, we're serious, do you know what I mean? UK Great Britain boxing is on the map.
Oh God, I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I'm living in your red rent free.
Hey yo, what's up? How you guys doing?
What up? What? Shout out to the nominee for Trainer of the Year. No, I'm fucking with J-Mac.
Hey man, J-Mac knows you playing, man. I never win nothing, man. Don't worry about it. But yo, yeah, no, I don't have much to say on this topic, man. It's just all like, I don't know, speculation, man. So I don't know what. There's nothing to add.
What you mean? At least we know that it's January 31st. That's good. We didn't.
Yeah, that's good. Like, you know,
we've been waiting for this outcome or resolution forever.
I'm cool with all this. Like, whatever will be, man. Whether like Wilder wins the case, then Fury fights Wilder, or if he doesn't and Fury wants to go and fight AJ, then that's what's gonna be, man. I just don't know what to add, man. Like, we don't have any kind of information to challenge, or what we
are looking for is, you know, hypothetically, if according to Lance Pugmire, Fury will get cleared to do what he wants. So then, who does that leave Wilder to fight? Because there's so few opponents, right?
Yeah, that's true. There's so few opponents, but like, I remember like a few years back, like wasn't it in 2018? Wilder was talking about like even going back down to cruiserweight, so maybe he could fight like a Michael Hunter, still at heavyweight, but just to give himself an idea, can he just go down to below 200 or something, like, if that's really what he wants to do. But I don't know.
You're tripping right now, Mitty. What's going on, man? That's your UK bias or what?
No,
why
that's
you trying to make my heavyweight, who wants his trilogy, go down to cruiserweight to look like he's avoiding the third fight? What the hell? Come on, man.
It's him who said that, man. He said that back
in the
days,
years
2018.
ago, man. Yo, man. I'm about to cut your ass, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, if that's what he wants to do, maybe he can go and do that, you know. But that's all I've got, man. Like, I don't have much to say on this, man. Just listening, just getting the information, and hopefully he can get his fight with Fury at some point, man.
Yo,
yeah, like I'll be honest. I understand it in this way. Like, if he were to fight Joshua, like, I know people would be mad if he fought him first. I would be mad if he doesn't fight Wilder at some point. Like, if he avoids that third fight and never fights him, like, I don't think it crushes his legacy, especially if he beats Joshua, but it definitely isn't a good look.
I just want Wilder to get the shot at AJ one day. Belts, no belts.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want more than anything.
Belts, no belt. I need to see that heavyweight fight, man. That's what I want to see. Coach,
we spent too many hours fighting for it not to happen.
Yeah,
go ahead,
man. We invested so much time into that,
for
man.
Real.
That fight had so much back and forth build up. It's like, damn, we really not getting that. Coach Myers, Connecticut.
Oh, yeah, hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, you on fire today, though.
Right.
What up?
All right, good morning. How y'all doing? I like the either Emmanuel or Charles Martin. I know you said a southpaw thing, Ness, but I'm looking at it like he just got stopped. He just got beaten. You know what I mean? Like, literally beaten, a dent in his head. So a soft puncher would do justice for a tune-up. So that's how I'm thinking. And he's a former champion. So that's how I'm thinking of Charles Martin. Plus, he's an American name, easy to fight to make. But That's my call. I'll tune back in with the boomerang.
All right. We got Dom. Seattle, Washington. What up?
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWords.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife. And cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Yo, what's good?
What up?
Good morning.
So I didn't understand the topic a little bit. I'm kind of confused.
Topic is that arbitration will end January 31st, so we'll get an outcome. But according to the author, Lance Pugmire, he believes Fury will be cleared to pursue the fight with AJ.
Okay, well, speculations, I guess, or waiting for it to end, I guess. But a horrible topic, nice. How you doing? Can I get 2 black and browns? Shout out to Floyd. The wine. No, wine. Shout out to Floyd for knocking the garbanzo beans out of Canelo. And that's my call.
All right. Yo, I wish someone can do. Remember Usher had "These Are My Confessions." I need somebody to remake that for me, saying something like, "This is my obsession," because my man is obsessed with Canelo. Like, it ain't even a Canelo show. Every day, same thing.
You tripping?
Yeah,
This is
that's
my
funny.
obsession.
That was a jam, though.
This is my obsession, thinking about that redhead dude in the morning. Like, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
He looking out that rainy Seattle window thinking of Canelo.
Seeing Canelo in the window feeling shit.
He looking out the rainy window thinking of Canelo with Erykah Badu playing in the background. Yo, you better
Raining
stop,
outside,
man.
he crying inside.
Talking about, yo, blowing little heart circles with his black and mild right now.
Yeah, you tripping? You taking shot? Yo, boxing expert coming back says J Mac intro is fire. Fire emoji. Fire emoji. Fire emoji.
Oh yeah.
We going out to Troy in Baltimore. What up, Troy? The return.
Yeah, I'm here for a week. That's it. I'll bless you with my presence for a week, but I'm still waiting on you to get that. I'm still getting it. I'm still waiting for you to give me the information to the gym, because why do I need to come to Border Wars, which is out west, right? You know, where's it going to be held, Mister? Is it out west?
We're in Florida this time.
Florida.
Okay, good. Why am I going to pay to go to Florida when we only separated by 3 hours, man? I'm in Baltimore, you in New Jersey. You send me the information. I'll come up there, and after I touch you up, we go out and get something to eat. If you have any teeth left.
Champ, this is a boxing show, right? And, no, just hear me out. Just hear me out. No, hear me out. Walk with me where I'm going with this. This is a boxing show where we consistently discuss like the ins and out of the sport, the negotiations, and the fight. And then I offer you a fight, and your counter to my offer is, let's not fight in an event that will be recorded for the world to see. Instead, let's drive and meet and fight secretly, and then go out to eat lunch. Sounds like you're ducking.
Yo, you put it like that. It sounds weird.
I mean, isn't that what he said? He said.
I mean, but he's asking
He said,
for work,
"Why
though,
should
right?
I go to Florida when we can fight in Baltimore because we're 3 hours away? After I knock your teeth out, we'll eat lunch." Sounds like you're ducking the event. Sounds like you don't want to be recorded. You know, but what's going on? We would love for you to be our guest at Border Wars 10.
I don't even know if you can hear me, man. You probably don't even have me on the show anymore, do you?
You don't hear us?
No,
We
you
hear
live.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, good. I thought I was talking to myself over here, which I do a lot. I don't need to pay to go out. To go all the way to Florida, man. I could just go catch the Amtrak to. I could catch the Amtrak to Jersey, and you can have someone record it, and you can put it on social media all you like, man.
All right, brother. Well, whenever you're ready, you know what to do, man. You're not special, man. You 0-0.
He wants that Rocky Apollo behind closed doors fight where like y'all just put y'all mouthpiece and go ding ding.
If he want to get beat down like Tommy Morrison and Rocky, all he gotta do is show up to my neighborhood. You understand? But as far as me setting it up and him taking some train, I mean, dang, you ain't got a car, old man.
I'll tell you, I would pay to see y'all reenact that last scene from Rocky 5 with Tommy Morrison, and Doomy would play. What was Rocky's trainer's name?
He definitely ain't Tommy. I mean, he definitely ain't Rocky. You understand? He ain't even Tommy, because Tommy put hands on Rocky for a little bit.
Well, you would be Rocky though, because you got the veteranship.
I'm saying I would be Rocky and Tommy smacking the shit out of him. That's all I know. He won't be putting hands on me. Old lad. Yo, the fact
he gonna be Paulie and shit.
The fact you can tell that he's so old, he's starting to get senile. Because the fact that he is now calling me out this year, when last year he was saying he had like a heart thing. What's them things called he got? Like, why? What is he even talking about? Is he getting senile? He forgot he got like a pacemaker and shit. I thought he couldn't get cleared last year.
Nah, I thought that he just had. I don't think he got a pacemaker. I don't want to say what it was.
I'm pretty sure he got a pacemaker, man. I'm telling you.
Was it? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. He in the chat.
All right, shit.
Tell me I'm wrong, Troy. Tell me I'm wrong. This year he ain't got it. I mean, God bless. Listen, Coach Rivera, I would like Wilder to face 2 or 3 fighters with styles almost similar to Fury to train and do sparring with legit skillful fighters for the trilogy. Yeah, I mean,
Word.
Who are those fighters, though? He said 2 or 3 fighters with similar styles to Fury. Who the hell is 2 or 3 fighters that got similar styles to Fury?
And it's not just the style. You got to find somebody who's like that build and makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's that style combined with everything else. Yo, real quick, Bama Bo with a super chat.
Coach Biddy with the chat of the day said, yo, he said Troy got a vibrator in his heart.
Yo, that's so fucked up. Yo, Bama Bo says, Troy versus Supermax. I'll pay for Troy's flight. Damn, they really believe in Troy.
Troy
That's
versus
what's up.
Supermax. We got boxing expert.
Who with the super chat says PBC guys butthurt Canelo is better than Floyd and Charla's whole career is full of journeymen. Catch weight at 23 and still the best win on his arse.
He's talking about PBC guy is Mr.
Yeah,
PBC.
he's talking about
we're going out to
Charlo.
No, but that message was directed to Dom in Seattle.
Yeah. I remember.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Damn, I thought was on Skype. My bad. What up, champ?
Nah, so what's going on, peoples?
All good.
Yo,
What up?
I think what's happening with Wilder is this is a classic case of them niggas jump me. And let me explain for y'all don't know. Like, yo, you square up with somebody in the schoolyard. You like, yo, y'all got my back. You feel like you got the best of them. Run it back. You fight again. And something happened, whatever it is. All right, them niggas jump me. So now it's all right, we'll run it back. Whatever the issue is, whatever the arbitration, again, I'm take out the glove gate. And when I say take it out, I don't mean excuse it. I'm just saying if that fight don't happen, I think a lot of it is if Wilder wants to fight, he got to say this is the fight he wants. Or he got to take another big fight. It ain't no time for no tune-ups because he ain't exactly working on changing his skill set or his craft. He going to stick to what he got, and this is as far as it's going to get him or as far as it's gotten him. So I think at this point, if it's not Fury, it's got to be Joshua. If it's not Joshua, it's got to be somebody that keep you in contention for either of them 2 fights because he needs big fights from here on out. You know, it ain't about legacy.
Cut it.
Idris.
Yo,
UK.
super chat. Okay.
Go for it.
Let me get a super chat real quick. Mulatto says 3 laughing with tears emojis at Show Kids Sparring. Boy, you looking like a cherry pick for Mario. However, I'm still in the mix. Sparring footage on the way. Border Wars 10. I'm coming.
Yo,
he ain't food, dog. Come on. talking about. That's a good win, bruh. I'm gonna play this for Border Wars.
Mario, he said that's a plate of food for you.
I think if I win that fight, I should be at least in consideration for a shot at the title, or at the very least,
you disrespectful. First of all, you disrespectful.
What you talking about?
You talking about beating Show Kid?
You saw my numbers?
You talking about beating Show Kid without even fighting him? Secondly, you even more disrespectful, thinking that you're gonna get a title shot off of beating Show Kid. then you even gullible for believing that's real sparring. For believing that's real sparring, because I don't believe Show Kid. I don't believe Show Kid. All they did was punch each other's gloves, man. They never landed a punch ever.
Show Kid
Listen, and let me say this, now that we on Border Wars footage, man, at least that was acceptable. Understand, Show Kid? At least we posted that. Adrian, please, go record for your mans, yo. His mans must have got, like, someone else's phone and recorded himself off the phone. Like literally recorded the phone with the phone. Because that ain't footage. Like, bruh.
Wait a minute. You're saying that he got a phone, hit record to record footage on another phone.
On his phone, probably.
Yes.
And shit,
then on top of that, when I play this shit, like, it's so pixelated. It's so bad. The quality is so bad. You literally
8-bit.
You don't even know if the dude has eyes or not. Like, no, I'm not exaggerating. There's no eyes. It's just I don't even know, honestly. I can't even tell you the dude's
Was it that
nationality.
face gear that your opponent had? One of those ones that covered his whole face?
Listen to me. I can't tell you the nationality. I can't even tell you if he's black, white, Puerto Rican, I don't know. It's just a fucking silhouette. Like, it looks like two shadows. I swear. Bro, I literally deleted that shit today. I was like,
that's hilarious.
It's so bad. Then they got the nerve to have, like, words coming across the shit. Like, text on the video. Like you know, like promo text. Like, yo, I don't know, best heavyweight or some shit. I don't know, bro. It's bananas, but he need to he need to do that.
Who got reset? Pew, pew. Somebody got to reset.
That was Troy's phone, man. Troy, you all right? What's going on? But anyway, let me get to Idris in the UK. What up?
Mike Tyson's punch a knockout on Sega. Hey.
Yo, why you sound like you in the bathroom, man? You on the toilet? Okay, that was quick. Gil, the ambassador. Ness, you better have Troy.
Ness, I'm here. Ness.
Oh, all right, we hear you. Talk to us.
Ness. I'm cutting my hair, man. You know, the barbershops, salons, everywhere's closed there, man. It's just complete lockdown in London. Tier 4 nationwide lockdown. Yeah, man, it's bad out here, man. So I'm just giving myself a little trim in the bathroom. But let me just quickly say here, Deontay Wilder, man, I think he should just train for AJ, because AJ is gonna take out Tyson Fury if that happens anyway. So come see the landlord. Number 2, PBC, the heavyweights. Ness, I've been saying for years, they need to get in there with each other. I'm interested in all them fights. Ariola, Kawanaki, Bringster Vern versus Martin, Gerald Washington. Matchroom do that every time. They save the Matchroom pay-per-views usually. You know what I mean? When you get them little David Prices versus all of them type of fights and that, they save the pay-per-views.
Cut it. We got a super chat. We had 2, right? We
Gil.
had one from
I think
Gil.
Gil was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Gil says, Ness, you better have Troy sign that waiver. His family gonna sue your ass if you hurt that viejo. Troy, be easy, champ.
Nah, we got waivers.
Everybody
signed. Everybody
Yo,
signed.
and Mulatto
go for
with
it.
a super chat says, a title shot for beating Show Kid. Shaking my head. Stop the jokes, Mario. I'm a better suit to set up for a title shot. Yo, my man, you win in Florida, I win in Florida, and then that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't say it had to be a title shot next. I said at least like
look at that over there squirming like Mario. Shut up.
Let me ask y'all a question. What division are you guys in? You guys making all these? They about to fight for the IBO. They fighting for the IBO? Like, talk to me.
I'm on my way down.
Where is you fighting at?
We're fighting at 175.
175.
I mean, that's
let me
where
tell you
it's
something.
tentatively scheduled.
There are sharks at 175. Okay, straight.
But I didn't say
sharks.
I was gonna.
But you talking about a world title shot?
No, you're
so
right.
Like,
you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying now. But I still think like it could be like a #1 contendership next. But I mean, we'll talk about it when we get there.
Juan in the BX, are you available? Okay, what's up, brother?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just pretty much tuned in. I mean, I was on for a minute, but I ain't hear much. But I heard Wilder, so yeah, man. You definitely should take that Fury fight. I hope it happens. I hope that they vote for that third fight to happen next. If not, I hope he just, I don't know, fight Dylan White or somebody. I've been wanting him to kick ass, but that's my thoughts. Good day, fellas.
All right. Troy, I keep repeatedly putting in the chat that I will help you with your questions. Hit me up on, Patreon or Instagram.
Yeah, any of us.
Or Facebook. Any information you need will be provided, my friend. We're going out to Keem in Florida.
There's nothing in the sponge for Izzy. He ain't got nothing in there. Where the team at? Oh, we got J-Mac giving excellent instructions over there to Keem the Dream.
Your winner by unanimous decisions is Keem the Dream.
Hello, yo, can you hear me?
What up?
What's up? Good morning, everybody. And I missed the very beginning of the show, so I didn't get to hear exactly what was the resolution in the.
January 31st is when we get a date, according to Lance Pugmire, who had an interview with Shelly Finkel. And based off that interview, it's his opinion that Fury will be free, or rather cleared is the word he used, to do what he wants. So we're hypothetically asking you, let's say they do get to do that. Who does Wilder fight? Because it's come out in the last 24 hours that, Kovnacki is fighting his rematch with Hellenius. So those two names are going.
Oh, yes. Damn. Yeah. That was who I wanted him to fight, was Hellenius, man. I thought that was
that's
the best.
off.
Because he's so tall, man.
Odawa Valine is fighting Brazil, so that's off. Charles Martin is a southpaw. I don't like that fight.
Yeah,
it's useless.
I don't mind this Charles Martin fight if all those other guys are already locked in the fights. Yeah, damn, that's tough, man. I really wanted him to fight Hellenius for the height. You know what I mean? He's got to get used to punching up. I think that's one of his big problems too with fighting Furies. He's never, Wilder's so tall, he's never the shorter man. So if you get in there with Hellenius, he'd be a little shorter, and it would be just a good in between tune-up fight for Fury. But without that, fuck it, we'll get the Ruiz fight, man. Get the money fight. Get a big, a big fan fight, and it's still a good fight for him. And I think an easily winnable fight. Or go knock out Dillian White. You know what I mean? We still always want to see that.
Cut it.
Majid Orlando. Alright.
Yo.
What up?
Hey, man, I don't even use Bluetooth. I don't know how I sound, but everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon or YouTube members for something or everything. Yeah, man, y'all know I missed the salts on this topic or whatever, so I'm like, I don't know, man. I believe that I know in MTK, Jojo Diaz got out of that Farmer rematch, so I'm thinking that Fury gonna win this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Wilder to get that shot, but realistically, in my opinion, we got Fury versus Joshua coming up. You know, I hope Wilder take him to court or do some of that stuff you say. I ain't never been in trouble or been to court for shit, so I don't know nothing. And yeah, man, good shit on the show. And I'm out.
All right, thank you for your call, man. Thank you for your call. Who next on the docket? Who we got up? Blog Talk? Who we got? Skype? Who we rocking with?
I'm still trying to find Troy's message, man. He said he hit me.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I just don't see nothing on Facebook. We got Aaron in Cali. What up?
What's up, fellas? Good morning. First, I want to say how bad it would be if Fury does go to arbitration, man. Just, you know, he's gonna come out the yin yang to pay Wilder off. But if it does happen, Wilder fights these UK boys. Cesaro would be nice. That would be a pretty high fight. I mean, Joyce would be huge. Joyce has nobody to fight right now. I mean, worst case scenario, maybe a Carlos Takam. That'd be a good little warm up fight for Wilder. Those three fights would be nice. And probably a fourth option would be a Charles Martin. But those four, obviously Usyk, but Usyk called him out. But Usyk's gonna go in hiding if Fury and AJ fight. So that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I'd like to see a Joyce and Wilder fight. That'd be huge. So that's my call.
All right. You see here looking like
who's next?
Right now we gotta wait for your thoughts on training yesterday. How was training? Shit.
Ooh, what's up? Training? It's alright. It was a good day. Listen, man. I'm more excited at how you doubled up your calorie countdown with less workout hours. You gotta tell us that secret. You did half the time and did more calories. What's up, champ?
What you mean half the time? I did an hour and 30 minutes worth of exercise day before yesterday and an hour and 13 yesterday. Just higher intensity, champ. That's all that's gonna happen when you know.
I hear that. But what are you guys thinking, man? You guys out there? I know a lot of people out there are just. I'm gonna get on board with just a little bit for a quick second. I know a lot of people out there having difficulty getting sparring. Ness, what would you recommend? What would you recommend for those who are having difficulty getting sparring, but wanna participate in border wars and having difficulty maybe getting to a gym to getting some bag work? What can you what can you say to them?
That's interesting. You gotta find somebody. You got to get somebody. I recommend finding anyone. I would not be comfortable taking a fight without sparring. This just doesn't make sense. I'm not interested in your $200. I'm not here to get you knocked out. If you cannot get sparring, you shouldn't sign up. Because there are people taking this very serious. People spending $700 on their outfits, okay? They ain't come here to lose. So you better come to win. That's all I can say.
That's one of the things that everybody got to take into account. Yeah, working out's all well and good, but make sure you get the right preparation, for the bout. Sign up.
We're going to do our best to match you as evenly as possible, but you always have to assume that person on the other side of the ring from you is going to be training harder than you, man. But we're back. Next up, Sony, Cincinnati, available?
Hey, yo, what up, Daz? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
What up, Sony?
Hey, yo, what up, GPB host? I don't got much on the well, yeah, actually I do. I feel like for instance, I'm glad that they're just having an arbitration so we can get some type of closure on it. And I also agree with what Mario said at the beginning of the show. If Fury wins the arbitration and he's get to go ahead to negotiate with AJ, I agree with Mario to where I don't feel like nobody should knock Wilder if Wilder wanted to do a tune-up fight, because that's what Fury did leading up to Wilder, and nobody gave him that much shit about it. So I like that point also. You know, hey, yo, Ness, I left you a super chat in your inbox. Peace and love. Shout out to the Bat Channel.
All right, shout out to you, Sony. Thank you for your call.
All right,
Thank you for
Sony.
your call.
Stunner, New Jersey, what up?
Y'all hear me?
We hear you.
All right, word. All right, so first, I want to speak about the arbitration. This is what y'all got to understand about the Wilder Fury arbitration. Deontay Wilder is guaranteed to win the arbitration because, one, the judge who's handling it is an Obama-appointed judge, and we're currently going through a time of a lot of racial, disparity. So I doubt that an Obama-appointed judge...
Speculation, Your Honor. Speculation.
Well, no, I have no proof. The reason that Bob Arum has been going in the media trying to compare Lomachenko and Deontay Wilder's statements to Trump is because he's trying to get Deontay Wilder associated with Trump so that the Obama-appointed judge goes against him. But besides that, this is what I really want to get into. If Wilder does not fight Fury, who he should fight for his comeback fight is that Canadian heavyweight who is 6'7" and is 14-0, 14 knockouts. Arslan Mamedov. Remember, a couple of months ago, he offered Wilder.
Cut it. Stunner, you woke up.
Yo, super chat.
Morning. Hold on. We got to address that call. You woke up without coffee this morning. First of all, that was a real far-fetched theory. Putting actual politics into boxing politics. That one was interesting. Then you talk about some unknown. Did he say Canadian or Russian?
Some Russian dude that's maybe fighting through Canada.
Man, listen. Why would Wilder come back with a dude that no one's ever heard of? Like, ever. That don't even make sense, man. Stick Talk Boxing, talk to me. I mean, damn, my bad, Stick Talk. Yeah, you had something. Talk to us. I'm sorry.
We had a super chat.
Which one?
You see it there? From Bama Bo?
Bama Bo. Let me look it up over
Bama
here.
Bo, my spider senses telling me that Francis not training.
What?
And he says, my spider senses telling me that Francis not training.
Damn, Bo, what's
And
making
I said,
you? What's making you
Bo,
think that?
You are right. I can't get to the gym, man. We on a lockdown out here, man. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here for a player. But you know what? We're going to get it right.
Man, what's making you think that? That makes no sense. Listen, we got Mulatto who says, Mario, who's not here, bathroom, you ain't making 175. We need to repeat that when Mario gets here. I would like to hear that. Hear what Mario has to say. We're going out to Alex in Houston, right, Alex? What's up?
Oh, you mean Dallas, right?
Dallas. What's up?
Hey, not much, brother. Well, you know,
hey, Alex, where you said you're from?
Yeah.
Where you said you're from?
Dallas.
No, but by way of what? Like
Dallas, Texas.
What's your nationality?
214 Dallas. Oh, I'm from Puerto Rico.
I knew it. I'm like, yo, that don't sound like no Mexican Spanish accent. You know, American accent. It sounds more Caribbean. But what's up?
Well, that's a fucked up accent, yeah. Well, yeah, man. Listen, I think Fury should give the opportunity back to Wilder, just like Wilder gave to him when he had nothing. You know, but leaving that to aside, you know, if Wilder has to fight somebody, I agree with you. There's nobody out there like Fury. Maybe a Joseph Parker that is very little and doesn't have the same reach. And at the same time, I don't think that's smart for him because Wilder is the type of dude that loses a lot of rounds. He needs that knockout. And I think if we want his confidence back, we need to put a guy like Brazil, a guy without head movement, a guy that will get knocked out by Wilder and will help him get his confidence back.
Brazil has a fight with
not Brazil, someone like him, not him, but someone like him, like somebody that doesn't have that head movement, somebody that is gonna be there to get hit. If we put him against a boxer, he will need that knockout because we see how he loses rounds all the time.
All right. Well, Alex, thank you for calling in. Looking like we got Brandon. We never got to you the first time. You had bad service. You're Yavell.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like Majid said, man. Kevin Farmer and JoJo went through the same situation. JoJo was able to get out of it because the contract expired, even though in the pandemic, that shit didn't matter. So I think Tyson Fury is going to be able to move on. I mean, I don't think Wilder should take it to court. Why you want to go to court and spend money when you can just be fighting, whooping some ass, making money, and let the court of public opinion demand you get that fight? So I think that's what's going to happen. I want the Charles Martin fight. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I mean, necessarily if you think that's too tough of a fight for him coming back, and I understand that.
No, I just think it's a southpaw. I think it's a southpaw, so it's unnecessary. Not the narrative you're trying to say that I think it's too tough. No, he's a southpaw, unnecessary. The two guys that you're gonna fight are AJ and Fury, and they fight orthodox.
You got to be prepared to fight any style, Ness.
Man, we don't need Martin, man. Martin does nothing, man. Martin does nothing.
If you don't fight Martin, then fuck it. Rematch Harold Steiger. The first guy to put you on your ass. And they said you got a long count in that one. And you erased the footage from the internet. So yeah, rematch Harold Steiger if you don't want to fight.
Man, look at this theory. Yo, we got all these conspiracy theorists, man. My man just said Wilder erased the footage from the internet. Bruh.
What footage?
I'm glad you back, man. I'm glad you back. Mulatto said in a super chat, Mario, you not making 175. What up,
Yeah, I am making 175. It's because he wants Show Kid.
We got a super chat from.
You really making 175 though?
Nah, I promise. Listen, y'all want to put a thing on
I
it?
believe you. No, I believe you. I just want them to believe you.
Because I want 175. That was the whole point for me to do this. Like, you know what I mean? I wish I was already 175. Like, I was 190 when I took that fight. Or 191, 192. You know what I'm saying? I was on my way down.
168 by March, man.
Bro, I could.
You should.
And I probably will, yeah.
You should. You haven't lost any weight. You can't tell me you lost any weight. Your face look exactly the same.
No, I haven't lost. I mean, maybe like 3-4 pounds at the most, but nah, I haven't lost.
Those are
weight
lies.
yet.
I'm treating you like Super Megs, man. Give me the fucking tape, man. Send me a picture of the scale. Y'all lying out here. That's what I'm saying. These dudes say they work. They ain't working, man. Dudes sending 500 calories burned. Bro, you do that shit farting. You got to really work if you want to lose weight, man. But anyway, we going out to...
there's a lot in Blog Talk, just a heads up.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
Yo.
Now, we went down mean and Alex. It's time to go to your... I was about to say your opponent. That's Super Mex opponent. Yo, you got Super Mex running from us, man, Jerron. He done got out the Border Wars chat. It's hard to communicate with him now. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, man?
Much. I'm working just like he working. 'Cause like y'all said before, I'm not going by his last fight. I'm not gonna treat too much like he usually works. As far as Wilder and Fury, I really feel like Wilder and Fury need to finish their unfinished business before we do the undisputed. And I feel like, in general, these boxers need to stop trying to win the fight at the negotiating table and get the fight in the ring and prove you can beat the person in the ring. And stop worrying about the money and get the titles first and let the title fights be the money fight. That's my call.
All right. Big Bad Wolf, Louisiana. Let's go. Hawk, Maryland, what up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What up?
What up, Hawk?
Ain't too much. Hey, what's up, bro? Like I said this before, man. That fight not gonna happen. Wilder and Fury. Wilder made too much noise after that loss. He, basically fingers got pointed at the WBC. Fingers got pointed at the place that the fight was at. Everybody got blamed on that fight, man. And so I think they're gonna freeze him out. I really think it's gonna be Joshua and Fury, and then they're gonna make him figure out who he's gonna fight from there. Basically behind everything that happened after that fight. That he just lost and didn't say, it was definitely glove. It was definitely something going on with Fury's glove and all that. But I just think it got stretched out so far that everybody involved is aggravated. So I think it's just gonna be Joshua and Fury, and they're gonna freeze him out.
All right.
All right, that's my call, fellas.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Mario, is that Bo?
Well,
Feels like it.
yeah. Wait, yes.
Mayorga not only trying to block Lewis from getting into the ring, he once told us he knocked down a horse. Remember that? But the horse got up at 4. And he did it with his left. The president-elect of Costa Rica guaranteed him $100,000 if his promise comes true of 3 or less. Promoter Don King said he'd throw in a Corvette.
He says that he would like to thank God and Don King for this opportunity that he can go forward with his family and progress from poverty, you know.
Yeah, shout out Tybo, Riddick Bo Mack, and Bo Jackson. It's Bo and Bama. Frankie, yeah?
Francis is here. What's up?
Francis.
What up?
Francis, come on, man. Don't do this to me, bro.
What's up?
I was here for Matt Hunter. I talked to Matt Hunter every show. I told him to do the push-ups. I told him to do the training. He didn't listen. I talked to Mike Gross. I told him to train. Every show that Ness was telling him to train, he gone dark as well. Only difference with Mario was we see Mario, the host, took a L, whatever, but Mario was actually training. Mario actually was in the ring getting up every time he got knocked down. He's showing heart, man. I need you. My spidey sense is telling me you're not training, bro. What's up? You still on quarantine in the garage?
Yeah, your spidey senses are correct.
You living out the garage?
You know, it's hard for a player here to get some work in, man.
Don't do that to yourself,
let me get. You
bro.
asked me a question, Ness. Let me say you talking for me. Like, see this, Mario? Let me talk for myself. Yo, I'm saying, no, boy, you're right, man. You're right. You know, it's hard out here right now. The thing about it is that, you know what I'm saying, it's we're on lockdown, you know what I mean? So I got to do virtual training with my trainer, and it's like maybe once a week. But I do go out there and run in the snow, you know what I'm saying, and get my Rocky on and run. So, but yeah, man, you know, it's hard, but we get into the work, man. We get into the work as soon as we get a chance.
Come on, bro. It's a lot you can do without actually going to the gym, bro. Don't do this to yourself. I've seen this happen before. I like you as a host.
Give me some examples of what I can do in the garage.
I mean, you could tie a rope from one end of the garage to the other, work on your head movement, down and up, down and up. You can jump rope. You can do plenty push-ups. You can do sit-ups. You can get an ab wheel. You can get a medicine ball, work on your core as well. You can do air squats. I mean, it's a lot you can do. You can buy you a pull-up bar, $25, and hook it up on the doorway.
Amazon Prime.
It's a lot you can. Yeah. Come on, bro. Don't do this to yourself. I want to see you come in and shape. And as of right now, bro, I'm feeling real skeptical. I seen co-hosts go dark before. Not you, Frankie. Not Frankie too. Shout out Don King and Roger Mayweather. What you had to say, man?
Thank you for your concern. And I love
I got
support, man. I love the support of the people. I thank y'all for looking out. But that towel in the garage thing, that's a good one. I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, that shit hard. We did that in baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if
you know what helped me?
I can't put the bag in here. Not to hold the bag up in here. The whole damn ceiling will come down.
I bought them push-ups things. It's like bars, and they help you get down low, you know what I'm saying? Like they extend the push-up. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, they help for real. Like I feel like I never got nothing out of push-ups.
How many push-ups
like I do now?
How many push-ups in a clip, man?
Like at once or?
That's what a clip usually means, dog.
Oh my bad. On that part, like 25.
He from a gun state. Don't know how many in the clip.
25. Huh? Nah, bro. Like 20-25 at once. I've been doing like 50 to 75 each time
Damn, you'll show off. 20-25 is more than enough. 50 to 75, that's a lot.
Bro, you want to see my shoulders right now? You want to see my traps right now? I don't want to scare Show Kid off.
I mean, I don't want you to. So you pick Show Kid. You letting Mulatto know?
No. Yeah, because Mulatto wants Show Kid. Yeah. I mean,
Mulatto with a super chat says, "I'm always available if you can't make the weight, Francis."
Damn, I'm telling you, that dude wants to fight so bad. Like,
yo, but listen, where's his footage though? this little ringer. 2 years with Barry
he
Hunter.
chat earlier. He said it coming,
2
right?
years with Barry Hunter, and he want us to just overlook that. Yo, fams, prove yourself to the community, man. Fight somebody with more experience like you. Ain't nobody over here got 2 years with Barry Hunter. You should be fighting Mitty, man. You should be fighting Mitty. Come for the title, man. Like, yo, what's really good? Yo, he calling out Mario and Francis? Word? Wait, so let's get this straight. You calling out a dude who's 0-1 and another dude who's 0-0. You out here really being a bully, man. Listen. Uh-oh. Speaking of Francis.
I said that, where the ace at? Where the ace at?
The champ is here! The champ is here!
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
The Stainless. What's up? One segundos. Stainless, you there, champ? What up?
This ain't Stainless, this Stick Talk.
Nah, he there. We just waiting for him to talk.
No.
Stainless. He unmuted, but it ain't working. Maybe he on the Bluetooth getting his mouths in for Francis. Stainless, going once. 2 times. Stick Talk, talk to me.
Y'all can hear me?
Now we do.
Yo, sorry, I had some food that's late for work. Good morning. Was that it right there? All right, thank you. You have a good day. Yo, sorry, I'm taking care of business on top of it. Had some food calling in work, man. Trying to call in late. I told him it's time for the boxing voice, so you late. Yo, man. So Francis trying to back out again, man. What's going on, man? Like, it's an everyday thing with him. It's only 73 days left, Francis, man. You can stop with this whole, you know what I'm saying? I need this, I need that. Let's get to this fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make it to the fight. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? People talking about I'm going to knock Francis out. I ain't trying to knock Francis out. I'm just trying to fight, have a good fight. So, don't run from the work, man. Unfortunately, and my trainers both saying they teaching me right. They let me put on them gloves yet. You know what I'm saying? They too busy having me jump rope, squat, take them positions. So once that's done, bruh, you know what's next, man. So I'm just being patient. You know what I'm saying? And really just
wait a minute. He ain't let you put the gloves on?
Nah, man, they more concerned with making sure I know my position.
Who's this guy?
Look him up, man. His name's Marday Weaver, man. He's a former MMA fighter.
Oh shit, man. Come on.
He's also a trained boxer.
Why are you messing with former MMA fighters, man?
Bro, at this level, MMA boxer can show him what he needs. Man. Like, why are you being a snob?
Not to mention he started out as a boxer, bro.
Nah, man. Yo, listen, I'm swaying the betting lines right now. Bama Bo had all false information. You guys ain't paying attention to the Patreon stories. Francis is in the gym. His gym, first of all, his apron, the ring apron says Dazn. So they got fighters, obviously, that been from part of the zones. And like, yo, stop. Yo, Stainless, you supposed to be pound for pound, man. Do not do this to me.
Right.
Do not do
you know
this
what?
to me.
I'm going to do like Floyd and I'm going to take your bet.
Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. You can't be out here getting trained by Dana White, man. What the fuck is going on?
Yo, man,
He couldn't think of any MMA name. He said Dana White.
Put some respect on her name, bro. Don't act like you know if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I got a whole
so
all I know is GSP.
Give me this. No, you saying I'm disrespecting him. You mentioned to me one professional boxer who's had success with an MMA trainer.
Victor Ortiz.
And you call that success? You talking about the dude with the mohawk?
You talking about a guy that made it to the top 10 in welterweights? Like,
Haas, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
if you made it to the top 10 in podcast, like if we made it to the top 10 in podcasting, it would be huge. What are you talking about?
Number one.
I mean,
but
no, listen, there ain't that many.
Didn't Jesse Vargas win his championship with an MMA with a former MMA trainer?
Hell no.
Yes.
Who that? Who that with the dreads?
I can't remember my man's name. Yeah, with the dreads.
Man, hell no, man. Hell no.
He did though.
He trained mad fighters. He trained mad fighters before he got Jesse. He got a boxing resume.
You said name one.
All right, you're right. Yo, listen, I just would have rather the boxing purists such as yourself to have a pure boxing trainer. I'm swaying the betting line. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. I'm swaying the betting lines.
Conditioning though.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm not. We got Coach. Listen. We got Coach Mitty right there. We got Coach J-Mac right there. Like, yes, they could come in and argue reasons why it's okay that this coach hasn't put on the gloves, but I guarantee you they would have put the gloves on you by now.
All right. How long you think I've been in there?
I don't know how long you've been in there. I'm afraid that you ain't put gloves on. I'm afraid.
Well, you just be afraid, man.
Listen.
But you go ahead and sway them bet lines so I can put my money on myself like Floyd do.
Put your money on yourself like Litzau versus Caballero.
Everything done? Yeah, what happened? Yo, but I gotta get back to work, man. I just heard Francis trying to back out again. So you know what I'm saying? If me training with an MMA guy is gonna make sure Francis in the ring, then yeah, I'm training with 4 MMA guys. And all they teaching me is how to kick. So yeah, I see you March 13th.
That's hilarious.
And that's all I always say. Please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, it's because you stupid. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Yo, this is tough love, man. You saying you better get back to work. I think you ain't been working, man. Get with a boxing trainer, man. Word is born. J-Mac, hit my mans in them up, man. Hit my mans in them up. Tell them put them gloves on, man. Come on, man. How is gloves still in the rapping right now, man? No. Now I'm
okay,
be
but
real.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have Stainless this whole time working his cardio and then pick up gloves by January, or this whole time him fucking around in his bedroom, right? Throwing hands and shadow boxing and up and unders, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Would you rather him doing those little things?
I would rather have option C, where his trainer makes him do all the strength and conditioning, all the shit, and then there's a point in the training where you get to throw the fucking gloves on and get in the fighting position and learn technique. I mean, we only got 74 days, right? It's 74 days. Let me pull up my app. It's getting crazy. I think it's a game out here.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 74 sounds about right now that I think about it.
72. It don't sound right. Okay. 72. So I'm just saying, listen, we gotta be on our game. So as far as Bama Bo trying to sway the line, Bama Bo, I mean, I feel almost like, what's up? I mean, ringer status, pound for pound, border wars, committee guy, and you ain't looking at Patreon stories? Because I've been posted Francis in the snow, Francis in the full-blown sponsored Box Raw sweatsuit, you know what I mean? And I ain't talking about sweat content, I'm talking about sweatsuit to lose sweat, you know what I'm saying? And I've been posting him in the gym. Those clips just too small to make a video, so I put them on a story. So yeah, Bo, you need to pay attention, because you're supposed to be like betting lines and all this stuff, and you out here swaying them. I mean, the one training with an MMA guy is Stainless, and I never thought I'd hear that shit. So I gotta look up his trainer. Text me, Stainless. Let me see this guy. We gonna interview him, yo, because he said something about he's he trained somebody. We gonna get him on, man. Make sure he doing my man Stainless right. I was thinking you was, but I forgot you in Nashville. I thought, I'm like, Stainless in Detroit. I'm like, he gonna end up in the crunk, Speaking of crunk, that Sugar Hill texted me back today, and I'm still waiting for him to text me again whether or not he coming on. Adrian, Wisconsin, what up?
What's good, man? What's good? Hold on. Let me get to where it's not so loud.
Whoa, you over there in the construction site right now? I hear the table saw.
Hey, nah. I'll reset.
Oh shit! Skype hit you with the
reset.
Skype hit you with the yo. We don't want to hear that. Your man's footage looking like
Yo,
it was
Mulatto
real whack.
got a super chat, says I'm 0-0 as well, and Ness handle that, man. That's calling you out. I think you scared for real. Stop bringing up
scared.
Barry. I have an O, and I repeat, O fights.
Champ. First of all, what he don't
And then you say you're a
understand.
hater.
Listen, first of all, what he doesn't understand is that he's dealing with boxing purists. He wants me to ignore the fact that he sparred Adrian Broner for 1 round and sparred Anthony Peterson for 1 round. Whenever he sparred them, you understand? Does it look like Showkid is good enough to spar Adrian Broner for 1 round? 3 minutes? Come on, fellas. Like, you think I'm some weirdo here? Submit the footage. You want a lot of fights without footage, man. Let's see what you're looking like.
Yo, we got Coach Rivera on the super chat. He says, Francis, look, simple. 2-pound shadow for our, wait, I think he meant 2 rounds. Shadow boxing for an hour. Push-up, squats,
No.
dips, jump rope. And I have something that is like a Cobra bag that I built for less than $20. I seen that thing. He sent it to me. That shit looks crazy. And he did it all himself. He sent me like all the things that you could do, like, or like how to build it. But yeah, he's got this crazy thing. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna take that. Take a screenshot of that. Boop.
Yo, guys, Francis was trolling Bo, man. Francis is in the gym with a trainer, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping,
man. Listen, man. We on quarantine lockdown out here, man.
No, listen. We not. What's my man name? What is it? Sam Rothstein. We not Sam Rothstein, man. We can't be.
Sam Rothstein.
We can't. Is that the dude that did something
Yeah,
with the World
from
Series?
Casino.
But no, it's not the dude that rigged the World Series or something like that.
No, that was
well, whatever.
Oh
man.
damn, what was his name?
Ain't rigging
It was
here,
Rothstein. That was the last
rigging
name.
Nothing. We ain't rigging nothing, man. We keeping it real. If Francis is training, we telling you he training. If Francis not training, he not training. The thing is, Bo and Bama ain't in the Border Wars chat, so he put out some false information. But
Arnold
Adrian,
Rothstein.
we are back. Apologies. Skype did the, let's get it on. So let's get it on.
Y'all hear me? So where we end off at, Matt? Where did we end off?
Oh, we never started.
Okay. All right. So one I was going to say, I can't control the footage that people send me now. I'll get you better footage. But like I said, he come in and take some belts. You'll be throwing those in the trash to give to him so he can beat someone else up. I promise you that. Two, Wilder needs to go ahead and fight Ruiz. That's a big fight. Got to put him back in the picture because they are going to try to freeze him out now. And then 3, when you was talking about training, as far as the MMA training and they haven't put no gloves on them yet, I always teach people strength and conditioning, but I show them their stance and the jab first. Their stance, jab, and 1-2. Like, I don't teach them a hook or an uppercut for quite a long time, but I do get them out there because the jab is the most important punch. And you got to start to build that foundation of them doing it correctly right away, because that's just the most important punch in boxing. And I think that you need to start to teach that close to right out the gate. Let them put it on. And that's just me as a coach. It's how I do it. Other people probably do it differently. Some people might think I'm wrong for that, but I definitely think that the jab is something that you gotta put out there and show them right away while you're getting their conditioning. Now they won't get mad because they're gonna throw 50,000 jabs before they ever learn how to throw a hook or anything. But I mean, I do think that you need to set that up right out the gate.
Cut it. Word. I agree, man. Set that up out the gate. Brandon Boomerang.
I don't even need it, man. Y'all, very show. Have a good one, brother.
J-Mac Boomerang.
Yo, I take off 2, and Stainless gave me his boomerang. You can confirm it with him, so that makes 3. In response to the guy not putting on gloves, I don't have no problem with it. I start you off. When I start you off, I start you off with your foundation, which is your legs, your footing, your play steps, and how you all moving. Teach you how to step with your legs, strengthen your legs, learn how to stay balanced. I believe balance is strength in boxing. Like Brandon Shields came on here when, even though he was caping for Cholo about ducking Andrade, but he still was true to the training. And I think Stainless proposed a question or might have said something that the guys got him working on his balance and squats and stuff. And if you ask Supermax, that's something I started him off with. I think he's doing a great job with the guy. As far as him and when he put gloves on, that's totally up to him. But every trainer got their own method to the madness. But any trainer that invests in your foundation, which your legs, the way you step, because a lot of people want to teach punch, but punch and learning how to punch from your arms and learning how to punch with your body is 2 different things. And guys that know how to step well with their punches and keep their feet balanced along with their punches normally are harder punches. I didn't work with Marvin a little bit. I'm sure Marvin got that from me. A few of the guys I didn't work with, I'm sure they know I didn't harp on that because balance is everything. The way you step, how you insert your punch with your footstep and everything. Now my last I want to spin on that y'all talking about he's getting trained by an MMA coach. Well, one guy is in the training getting work. One guy in the gym working on his foundation. The other guy can't even get out there in his garage and do any virtual training for himself to better himself. So who it sounds like needs to be swayed. I'm going with the guy starting off with the foundation, whether it's an MMA coach or not. The coach must know something to start the guy off with the balance and the foundation, which is key. The boxing, the punching comes afterwards. Once you know how to step, once you know how to remain balanced, you are the stronger fighter when you got better balance in the ring. So, saying from when he told me he going with the coach, he doing a good job right now. I'm not tripping. He got 3 months and what have you. Stanley also got some natural attributes that Francis may not have. So we'll find out we'll find out come March who's been putting in the work, who's been training, who can't use their garage, who can't make weight, who got the excuses, and they'll figure that out come March. That's my cause.
That was all 3, FYI. And I think in fashion of Mr. PBC, it's funny when people get up here and they waste their 3 calls simply because they didn't listen. Like, you wasted your last minute talking about how you gonna go with the guy that's working on foundation versus the guy that's gonna be working in his garage or can't get out of his garage, when I just simply told you that Bo is wrong. And I've posted 3 clips on the Patreon story of Francis in a gym with the Dazn mat, which means the zone fighters have gone through there. You don't just get a Dazn apron for no reason. Either the trainer was at a Dazn fight and was giving it, or Dazn used that gym.
Yeah, for AJ versus Parker.
Thank you. I mean, motherfuckers act like they know boxing. They don't know shit. I mean, they would know more. Right, they would know more if they cleaned their fucking ears out. Then they wouldn't waste a whole minute, like saying the exact opposite of the information I just gave you. And let me give you more information. He's got one-on-one training, and let me give more information to the listeners. I see you've made your pick. I'm going with the guy without even listening to Francis's side, without even seeing the footage that was out. You guys stay being so biased. That's why I'm glad that Tank won upset of the year. Like, y'all friendship blinds y'all, and that's exactly what y'all do with y'all favorite fighters. Like, Stainless is my dog, but I still want to see what the fuck he's doing versus what Francis is doing. Like, y'all just pick off GP. Yo, you my man, so I'm picking you, man, but shit, I hope you're doing what you supposed to be doing, because I'm going to just pick you just cuz. The fuck? Y'all crazy, man. But anyway, that's everybody. Catch me on the next one, man. Yeah, I don't think any... Coach Myers, did I give you your boomerang? I feel like I did. Did I not? You said what?
I sent the cash app and I'm on. What happened?
Who's that? Stick Talk?
Stick Talk. What's
Go
up?
ahead,
You don't show me no love, man. Why you ain't showing Dimelo love for? Dimelo. ¿Qué fue eso?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Francis. Francis.
What's up?
Francis, you still there?
Yeah,
Where you
what's
dealing
up?
with, Shata?
Huh?
Huh? Where you dealing with, Shata?
Well, go on, big man.
Nothing, Mario. You still there?
Nah, Mario's not there.
All right, that's a good show, man. I'm not gonna take both of the calls. I sent you a cash app saying I was gonna do back to back. I'm not gonna do back to back. Give that $5 whatever to J Mac. But good show with the Fury shit and all that. I ain't got no complaints with y'all. And far as Stainless, I'm not going on who's gonna do what, but from where I'm from, we don't put gloves on nobody no time soon, and I understand all that. You gotta make sure the punches is coming right. You gotta make sure you put your chin behind your shoulders and all that to protect the punch and protect. You know, you just don't throw gloves on people. I get what Adrian's saying about the jab. You gotta teach the jab, but you don't have to put the gloves on to teach all that. That's my call, man. J-Mac, get J-Mac my thing for him to respond. That's all.
That's true. I guess if he teaching them how to throw punches, like, the way he made it sounds like they just working on foundations. They ain't put the glove on. So it's like, damn, how do you not learn what you need to learn so you can at least shadow box? Because that's the one exercise your trainer always wants you to do. They always want you to do that. You know what I mean? Shadow box anytime you can. You know what I mean? Even if you're not in the gym. That's why you always see fighters, because they want to stay. It's repetition. It's repetition. But whatever. We're neither here nor there. We all we doing is saying that we want the best for Stainless. Let's not get that confused. That's all I want, is the best for each Border Wars fighter. Like I said, I don't want you to take a fight if you can't get sparring.
I'm a bowl with a super chat that says, "Sounds like we gotta fight, boys." Fire emoji 4 times.
Yeah, we gotta fight. I told Francis, I told him, listen, don't take this fight if you're not serious, because Stainless is obsessive. He's going to train and train hard. You will have to take it serious. And you know, this is the one that he wanted. So we've been had a fight. That being said,
who else out there?
Counterpunch given from Stick Talk to J-Mac.
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 He trying to get to that mute button.
We hear you now.
You hear me?
There you
Okay, Coach Myers also give me his boomerang. He was trying to tell you that. It's funny how you throw around who don't know shit about boxing, but for somebody as limited as you state that statement a lot like you know more. Okay, all I said was I am in Stainless' corner. Stainless tells me what he works on. So what do you mean who I'm picking? I'm supposed to be working this corner. So of course I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm not boy on here talking about he can't get to the gym, they're not open. Somebody tried to tell him he can go to be self-motivated. They got many things he could do. So I'm listening to the whole show. I don't know if you're just trying to tickle his fancy and say he's been at this gym or not, but where the work at? Where the footage? So all this I don't know shit about boxing has nothing to all this shit, I don't know nothing about boxing. I'm confused how it has anything to do with me saying and using what I've been listening to the show. And one guy saying he's working on foundation with a boxing coach / MMA trainer, and the other guy saying he can't get to the gym. That's what I base my call off. And then I am in the guy trainer's corner, so I'm confused why I wouldn't be going for the guy I'm going with. And last but not least, I was in Sony corner, but I never trained with Sony a day of my life. Never did no footage, no video until we got to Border Wars. So keep putting your narrative out there. Keep spinning it, telling all your lies, because that's all the fuck you can do.
Yo, I can't make his calls up, man. I cannot make it. Like, even with me telling him 2 times, like I took the time out to say it after Bo lied. Right? Then I cleared the air saying that Bo was misleading because the footage that J-Mac speaks of is there, right? I said that twice. Then he comes back on and says it again. Oh my God. He's rolling with what the guy is saying about not being able to get to the gym. Oh my goodness. I can't make it up, I'm telling you. But anyway, that is everybody. Catch us on the next one. Next GTO, Border Wars, March 13th is going down, man. Watch J-Mac hopefully get a win on his record as a trainer, man.
You already know what it is, man. It's next up, Sports Talk, NEX, UP, Sports Talk, your man Francis from Toronto, Canada. Thank you very much for those who are watching and listening around the world. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying, to smash the thumbs up button and the subscribe button on your way out. Don't forget to wash your hand, wear your face mask, sanitize your hand, and keep your distance. You know, as the coronas are rampant outside right now. Keep safe. Stay with your loved ones. New Year's around the corner. We'll catch you with another one because, you know, we always come with another one. Make sure you get that bell shaking so you know when shit is going down. You already know what it is, man. Border Wars 10, March 13th. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day in Florida, baby. I can't wait. Next up, Sports Talk, man. Follow me.
Cash App.
Yo, at Martin McGee on Twitter, at Martin McGee on Instagram.
Cash App from Sony, who said, Doomy said Cash was back for boxing bars Saturday. Question mark. I don't know. You know, you know, casual, I think he is available. He did tell me that he's off of work right now. So he's probably available. You know, and Mario wants to battle, so you got to fight right there. But anyway, good night or morning. Peace.